The season saw a rise in road fatalities and incidences on the Gauteng roads. That's according to preliminary reports by the Gauteng Roads and Transport MEC. She was speaking at the launch of a road safety campaign here in Gauteng today. That's in collaboration with the South African taxi industry as well as the transport education industry as well. I want to bring in from the taxi industry, Santaco, Midday Mali. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We're here today at a quite an exciting moment. This campaign, Hlokomela, quite a revolutionary way to look at transport. Let's talk about what was the spearhead behind it and the inspiration behind this specific campaign.
Thank you very much. The inspiration behind this campaign, we have realized that the fatalities on the roads, they grow instead of being decreased. We now said also we looked into the issue of these conflicts are happening within the industry, and we also look into a typical example. If one passenger supports us with 40 rand a day, if you multiply it by a year, that is 22,000. So we cannot as an industry to afford to lose the passengers through the road fatalities. Now we want the Hlokomela to make sure that it take care of our passengers, it take care of our drivers, it take care of our vehicles. Because once our vehicles are roadworthy, the lesser we have the road fatalities. Once our drivers are compliant in terms of the licenses and PRDP, the lesser the fines we get from the law enforcement agencies. So therefore we want the compliance to happen. We also want to start visiting our ranks to identify the challenges that the drivers are facing on the road. At the end of the day, we want to see our drivers working together with the motorists, not the us and them on the road. We are not a law unto ourselves. We want to comply on the road by all means.
How would Hlokomela practically work for the drivers as well as for taxi owners?
Well, Hlokomela, we have a partnership with the TETA. We are going to take them to the workshops, to trainings, to be trained with the customer care, to be trained with the advanced driving, so that our people, they become more safer on the road. Also, what is quite key important, we want them to be trained with the first aid. Simply because each and every scene of an accident happens, the Kumbi is the first to arrive, so that they can maybe try to stabilize or assist when necessarily, so that they can save lives. Also, we want to contribute to say, one day we'll be happy in Gauteng. When the stats come out, they say, from the side of the taxi industry, it's 0%. Like now, we are quite happy. I've been receiving reports from 5 regions. There's no road fatalities that have been reported so far. Also, we want to engage with the passengers. Remember, the passengers also become stats at the end of the day. So we want to engage with the communities to talk to them how to behave on the road. Those who are taking their substances and the liquors, we want them to take them at home. We want to also work with the shebins as an industry Hlokomela team to go to them. Please, those who are going to your shebins, we are available to transport them so that when they are from their entertainment, they don't drive. So that we comply with the government when they say don't drink and drive. We must give the service to them so that we save the lives of our people in the country.
How has been the buy-in from the taxi industry? You represent some of the taxi industry as Santaco. How has that buy-in been, and can we see this also extend to other taxi industry bodies as well?
Well, the buy-in is very good. We well received when we approach different people. Also, when we do with these campaigns of us, we get a support. Also want to thank the government of Gauteng. Also, the government is supportive too. Hence, the government of Gauteng has also the similar project that talks to Santaco, because Santaco, it means care. Now, the government of Gauteng, they say #Fatela. It's also care, so that we should care our people, that they arrive from point B, from point A, being safe. And also, what was our target to see? All our vehicles that have transported people during the Easter, they must bring back those people back home without any fatalities. That's our plan as Santaco Gauteng.
We spoke with the MEC earlier, and she also alluded to some of the ideas that are being brought with Hlokomela trying to revolutionize but also modernize the way the taxi industry would work. How can we see that affecting the day-to-day workings of how a taxi would work, and how would it make it easier for more South Africans? Also, already the biggest taxi industry, already pulling more than 70% of South Africans use it every day. How would that help even more people to use taxis and feel safe, feel it with ease and be comfortable in it?
Well, the way that can help us, you can look into the research we made. The industry now is transporting the youth majority. Now the youth also depend on the apps. The youth depends on the scheduling of transport. We are working on that with our government of Gauteng to say, how can we schedule our transport so that it can save time for our commuters, it can save time for our drivers, it can also generate a good profit for us. We are working very hard towards that by improving, by bringing a business case that is innovative at the end of the day in the province.
Thank you so much. Quite an exciting time for the taxi industry. We look forward to seeing how it evolves. That was Midday Mali speaking to us here at the launch of Hlokomela campaign, where we saw this campaign bringing road safety, bringing different innovations to ensure that those that use and rely on taxis can do so in a more modern and a more safe and reliable way.